Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing what I am feeding the kids this week in their lunch boxes. So I am just going to literally take you from Monday through to Friday and show you what I fill our kids' lunch boxes with. There's going to be some hot lunches in here and some cold lunches. And I'm also going to link below the lunch boxes that I use for the kids. I have kind of 3 different lunch boxes. One has lots of different compartments. Another one is just a big lunch box that has a zip that can hold like different shaped items, and then the third one is their thermos flasks, which holds all their warm lunches. I really hope this video is useful. I know sometimes it can be quite difficult to think of different lunches to give your kids, but these ones have been tried and tested from our boys and they always go down a treat. They always come back with empty lunch boxes, so I do hope these ideas help you. Thanks for watching and let's get into it. For today's lunchbox is going to be a cold lunchbox, and our kids really like a cheese board. So what I have decided to do today is to cut up some cheese and add some slices of ham to one section of their lunchbox. In another section, I'm going to then add some crackers. To go with this, I will be adding in a bagel too. So I'm going to just slice my bagel in half, pop it into the toaster, and I'm just going to lightly toast it. Once my bagel is out of the toaster, I will be adding an avocado and cream cheese filling. Now this might sound strange to you, but honestly, it's delicious. The combination of this honestly makes the avocado taste so creamy. And if you put a little bit of salt and pepper on it as well, it just finishes it off totally. As you can see, I'm using this lunchbox, which has lots of little compartments. So I wanted to add some fruit into the kids' lunch boxes today. But sometimes if I put fruit into one of the compartments, it does leak through to the others. So what I have got instead is this little Tupperware that I'm going to fill with raspberries and strawberries. And then I will just have that as a little extra on the side that the kids can take with them. When the kids got home from school today, they said this was one of their favorite lunch boxes that they've ever taken into school. And they begged me to have this again one day next week. Today the boys are going to be taking in a hot packed lunch. They absolutely love tortellini. So today I have got this cheese and tomato tortellini, and it is so quick to prep. All you need to do is bring some water up to the boil on your hob, pop the tortellini into the water for 3 to 4 minutes until it has bobbed to the surface and has cooked through. Then you just want to drain off the water from your tortellini before adding in what my kids think is the best sauce for this. I'm literally just going to add on some really good extra virgin olive oil and a generous amount of salt and pepper before putting this into their thermos flasks. Just so you know, whenever I give the kids a thermos flask, I always fill it up with boiling water to begin with so it can heat through while I'm cooking the food. Then once the food is ready, I will tip the boiling water from the thermos flask, and then I will generously fill the flask with the pasta. This, along with a fairy cake, is a perfect hot dinner for the kids to take to school. So in today's lunchbox, I thought I would make a little stir fry. So what I've got here is some egg noodles, and then I've also got some chicken here that I've just sliced up. This is actually pre-cooked chicken, but you can either buy it this way or you can get some chicken yourself and cook it up, totally up to you. I've got some spring onions, and then I've got a veggie stock cube in here with 1 teaspoon of flour just to thicken it up a little bit. I've got some soy sauce, some garlic granules and some ginger granules, and these 3 limes, which I will just juice. So what I'm going to do to make this meal is I'm going to bring a pot of water up to the boil, and I'm going to put my noodles in there for about 4 minutes or so until they're nicely cooked. While those are cooking through, I'm going to make my sauce. So in a pan, I will put some garlic granules and ginger granules, along with my stock and flour mix, some soy sauce and the juice of these 3 limes. Once I've kind of mixed all that together, I will then add in my cooked chicken and just make sure it's nicely coated with the sauce. By this time, my egg noodles will have cooked through, so I'm just going to drain them off, and then I will add the drained noodles to my chicken mix. I'm going to coat my noodles really thoroughly with the sauce before slicing up my spring onions and popping them into the mix as well. For one last time, I'll just mix everything around before popping these into the boys' thermos flasks. I would usually add some sesame seed oil to this dish if I was cooking it at home, but as the boys are taking it into school and obviously you can't send nuts in, that's why I haven't included it into this recipe. But this is just a really nice, simple and different lunch for the boys to take to school. Our Our kids really love taking pasta to school, and I love it when I have made my own pasta sauce that I can easily just add to the cooked pasta that I make in the mornings. I'm just going to quickly insert here how I've made this sauce and what's in it. So I've got some on the vine tomatoes, I've got some cherry tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, and I've also got some tomato puree, and I've got this, which is a balsamic sun-dried tomato paste. It is so delicious. And then the extras that I've got is some garlic, veggie stock, onion, a pepper, and also some oregano. I'm also going to add a jar of these sweet peppers and some salt and pepper. So what I'm going to do to cook this is I'm just going to dice everything up quite roughly, pop it into my Instant Pot, and then I'm going to set my Instant Pot onto the pressure cooking setting for 15 minutes. This is going to cook everything through really well and soften it down so that once the 15 minutes is up, I can just manually release the pressure, and then I can get my handheld blitzer and blitz this down into a nice soup. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you will know that this will make a really delicious soup, but it will also make the base of so many other of my recipes too. So today I am just bringing some water up to the boil before adding some pasta into my boiling water and cooking it through for 10 minutes. Once that's cooked, I will then be adding this tomato sauce that I have made before. So then once my pasta has cooked through, I will then just drain it off and then add the tomato sauce to my pasta, along with a sprinkle of some cheese too, before adding it into the boys' thermos flasks. I feel so happy every time I give the boys this for their school lunch boxes, because I know that in this sauce, they are getting so much goodness into them because I have packed this full with healthy ingredients. So for this lunchbox, I'm actually using some leftovers. Last night we had chicken fajitas. So this mix here is the leftovers from that. So what I'm going to do for the boys' lunchboxes today is I'm just going to heat through this chicken, pepper and onion fajita mixture. And then once that's nice and hot, I will add that into the boys' thermos flasks. I'm also going to pack them up with another lunchbox, and in that I'm going to add 2 wraps, some grated cheese, and then I've also, as you can see, got some tortilla crisps in here. I feel like this is quite a fun lunchbox. I have included the spoon with the thermos flask as well, so the boys can easily just scoop out their chicken mix, lay it into their wraps, sprinkle some cheese on top, and enjoy some fajitas at school like they would at home. So those are the lunches that I fed the kids this week. Once again, I really hope these are helpful. Let me know if you like these kind of videos and would like to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.